Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another World of Warships live stream with me, Mr. Conway. It is fantastic to see so many of you waiting with the stream already. Today is going to be a cool day, I think. We're going to go and visit the public test server. You will have the chance to get some special drops, and we will talk about how to write a short story. No, actually not. But we do have a contest to write a short story. I'm not alone. We are just the two of us today because Taki decided this is the perfect time to go on holiday. So he's off doing things in other countries at the beach. So we wish him a lot of luck. Hopefully he's tuning in. If he is, he should let us know in chat. But maybe I don't know, maybe he's got other stuff to do. But I'm not alone. We have, of course, the Mr. Chrysanthos waiting and sitting here right next to me. Hello.
Hello, everybody. I hope you had a good week so far. You haven't been melting too much because it's hot again, right?
Yes.
Our enemy, the sun, has returned.
Yes.
No, I hope you had a good week, and I hope that actually, can you turn on that?
Yes,
light?
I just realized
Yes,
Chrysanthos is very dark.
I'm very dark, like my mood. And yeah, Taki, if you're watching this, please turn off and enjoy your vacation. Ah! As I've said, it's the enemy. It is the enemy.
Enemy is near. So, we, as usual, we'll start off. We'll answer a couple of your questions. If you have any, please, at World of Warships, either on Twitch, on YouTube, or even on Steam.
Yes, absolutely.
If you happen to be watching there. And then we'll move on. And behind Chrysanthos, we have the Torpenos. No, this is not the Torpenos. This is Torpnelius.
Look.
Torpnelius, made by our awesome community contributor, Streffs. Handmade. Oh, God.
This is...
starting interesting. What's special?
It can actually migrate, so we can see. Can I reach you?
Oh God! You know there's a lot of expensive camera equipment around here.
God, I'm not even there. You get the tip. See, this is how we stay connected.
I can't let it go now. Are you gonna take it back? Yeah. Yes, So, what special drops entitled? So, never won a giveaway. You can indeed win a giveaway today. We have a special Twitch drop. So every week this month, you can get an extra German collection container just by watching the official stream. So normally our drops are all, like available to anyone streaming World of Warships, and this one is specific to our channel. And in addition, of course, we have our regular Twitch drops running. So you can get Twitch containers, you can get our weekly Twitch mission, and if you are very, very lucky, you can get the Graf Zeppelin as this month's epic Twitch drop. I still don't know how we got approval for that, but I love it.
By being amazing.
Yes.
That must be the reason.
By being really annoying, asking really nicely again and again and again and again.
So I see a few questions and I'll pick a few. So Downbot, for example, is asking, will the Champagne or Jean-Bar be available in the future? Missed the chance to get either. So Champagne is definitely going to return. I cannot disclose when, but I asked it. It's gonna come back. Jean-Bar, hopefully at some point in the future, but I wouldn't expect it very soon.
Can I buy
and the thing is, because I already see like the questions about FDR. No, I cannot disclose the resource yet. So you will have to give me a bit of time until I can get approval to tell you what you're going to do.
BW Harlequin is asking, can I buy this torpedo? You cannot buy that specific torpedo because
this is a one of a kind.
Yes, one of a kind, handmade. However, the other torpedo in the background, we actually just before this stream were on a call with someone to work on a way to let you indeed purchase not this torpedo, but one like it. So we are working on it, and hopefully towards the end of the year, if you want to have a torpedo plushie in your life, you can.
I could just stream like this today, just chill.
That's nice. I would do the same thing, but I don't have a torpedo plushie.
It's very fluffy. I have one at home, and it's amazing. We might even we could talk about what we're going to do next week, and this might become a bomb.
Yes, we could talk about it. Actually, let's, right? So, guys, I'm making this announcement right now, right? Next week, and you may know this already, is when Gamescom would normally take place. Now, this year, because of the annoying coronavirus, Gamescom is indeed not taking place because 400,000 people over 5 days in like a series of buildings is a very, 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 very bad thing during a pandemic. However, we will be participating in this year's digital Gamescom, which means we're going to be doing 2 streams, one in English on Thursday, which is just going to be, like our run-of-the-mill stream, with the addition of some interesting news that some of you will have been waiting for. We've got our awesome friend Shonai from the development team to come and answer some of your questions. So that should be interesting for you. And then on Saturday, we are going to be running our German Gamescom stream. Now,
Sorry, Conway, I'm just going to be out. Just taking a quick call.
Okay. He's gone. There we chat. We can push this button. So on Saturday, we're going to be running the German Gamescom stream. And I know you may not be speaking German, so we can't really help with that. However, what we are definitely going to do is we're going to try and create a little bit of Gamescom feeling right here in Prague. So if you know Gamescom, we usually, we go a bit crazy. We, bring like 10,000 t-shirts and throw them off the stage and torpedo plushies and a torpedo launcher. And we can't do that this year. So what we figured is if you come to Prague, so I realize that for most of you this is not possible, but if you manage to come to Prague at 6 o'clock next Saturday, if you go to the street outside of our window, we will be throwing some small torpedo plushies and t-shirts to anybody who's outside on the street waiting. We are on the 8th floor, and there's a tram line. Trams are notoriously dangerous here, so please don't get killed, but it should be fun. So hopefully we'll see one or two of you there, and we can get that going. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about really quickly is we are running a little story contest. So you may know of this company here, Warlord Games. They produce a whole line of like historical tabletop war games, and they are launching a new game called Victory at Sea, which is about, surprise, surprise, naval battles. So we've partnered up with them for this little contest, and all you have to do is think of a nice story that incorporates the theme Victory at Sea. So it has to be about victory at sea in some way. It doesn't have to be about victory at sea in World of Warships. It can be historical, it can be a fantasy scenario. Victory at Sea, 500 words maximum, post the story, and for the people that we choose as winners, there are some nice boxes of this game, including some miniature ships for you to enjoy. Cool. So anyway, let's go back to a few more questions. So I feel so alone without Chrysanthos. It's like just you and me, Chad. Lion Drome. Good evening, Mr. Chrysanthos, Mr. Conway. Could you sell me the Belfast for 18,000 gold? Unfortunately, gold is a currency only available in World of Tanks, so we can't accept that here. I'm sorry. More information on sale. Ragnar Roadblock, can you be a bit more specific on your question? We sell a lot of things, and I'm not sure which one you're referring to right now. By the way, we have Mr. Chrysanthos back in the house.
Yes.
He is back in the house. Can we maybe get a second premium Japanese carrier? Look.
Yes.
Eventually. Oh, and there's a good question here, actually. Tail Crow's asking, King of the Sea, will we ever have a chance to complete the collection? Indeed, you will. So King of the Sea 11 is going to be happening next month. There's going to be information on the portal at the end of next week. And yes, you're going to be able to get complete the collection. We split it up a little bit, so there'll be an in-game mission that you can opt in on our portal articles to get 3 of the boxes. 2 of the boxes will drop via Twitch drops. 1 of them will drop during the regional finals of King of the Sea on, I think, September 25th and 26th, and 1 of them on the international final weekend, October 10th and 11th, I want to say right now. I have to check the dates. There'll be another mission you can get by watching streams and collecting the bonus code that will be shared by all of the community streamers, which will give you another 2 boxes, and then 1 of them is going to be in one of our random free daily bundles that will be available in the Armory in update 0.9.9.
Sorry, I have to do something.
Fine. So that's the way it's looking right now. So you will be able to collect another 8 of the King of the Sea collection boxes. And remember, of course, that the King of the Sea collection items have a exchange rate of 1-to-1. So as long as you've collected all 16 of them, and then you will complete the collection and you will get a Tier 7 premium container, which will contain a random Tier 7 premium ship. So it's pretty good. Cool. Question: in what year did the First Crusade start? Wrong stream. Lagantax asking, do you guys have any new historical collaborations supporting new museums or other ship museums? Well, we've got a couple of things in the works, actually, in the background that we can't talk about right now that got delayed due to Corona. But we are having an ongoing collaboration with the United States Naval Institute. You may have seen our portal article about this last week, and in fact, next week, for our Armchair Admiral stream, we will have Jack Russell from the United States Naval Institute join us for discussing the Battle of Savo Island. So that should be good. I'm going to have a very stream-heavy week next week, so get ready and join us. Will we get another chance to get the Iron Cross camo? Amara Madron, I'm sure eventually you'll be able to get it. Yes, right now it's not planned. It's not planned in the very near future, but I'm sure there'll be another opportunity to get a hand of that in the future. Can we get news on the summer sale 5th anniversary? So 5th anniversary news, you should just check the portal. You can see the update is already on the public test server. We're actually going to go and play on the public test server in a minute, and we're going to have lots of nice anniversary activities for you as usual. As for the summer sale, what summer sale are they talking about? There's going to be a summer sale?
Finally I can say it's starting tomorrow
It's
because we
starting
announced
tomorrow.
it on the portal. So guys, you might have seen already that because the mission briefing always comes out on Thursday. We included that starting tomorrow there will be a summer sale with a very different approach compared to last year's, I think. And there will also be a mission where you can earn summer tokens. And these summer tokens you can trade in for a lot of things. So wait for tomorrow. There will be more information. So finally, yes, it's a bit of a late summer sale, but there is one.
Okay. So, yes, when does the World of Warships anniversary event start, please? It'll start with the next update, Body Bag Bird. And the next update is going to be live. What's the date?
3rd of September?
3rd of September, yes. So in 2 weeks. Not too long now. Will Alexander Nevsky get a legendary upgrade? Eventually, yes. With newer ships, we always let them, settle in a little bit into the meta and, want to wait until enough players have got their hands on it, that the stats kind of stabilize from the initial spike stats usually have, because usually, overperforming players are the first ones to get a new ship, so the stats are a bit skewed. And once that's happened, we will be thinking about how we could, introduce a nice legendary upgrade that's not going to break anything. Wait, what's coming out on Thursday? Which Thursday? Today? Nothing. Next Thursday? Nothing either. In 2 weeks, it's the update.
When does the August Twitch Prime World of Warships loot will be released? So Selonia, I know the article went live a bit earlier than the actual offer was supposed to be live, but it should be live now. So it was supposed to go live 14 minutes ago. So if you don't see it right now, it might just be a delay on Twitch's platform until they properly display it to all users, but over the course of the evening, you should be able to claim it. And you have 4 weeks to claim it, so you have plenty of time.
Professor Hurnos is asking, how long will the summer sale last? Look, you'll find all of that information in the summer sale article tomorrow.
Statsblog is asking, who do I have to bribe to get the Atlanta palm trees? Our premium shop.
I don't know, for Statsblog, I'd be willing to accept a different kind of bribe.
Oh, we can be creative.
We can be creative. We can
Very
have
creative,
him.
Statsblog, you know us. Do you want us to get creative?
No. Look,
challenge
do you remember when he wanted to be community contributor and he did this training montage on how to become a contributor? I think what we need from you is like a summer montage and show off your
Hawaiian shirts.
Yes, something like this. Be creative. Convince us.
It's easy. Convince us.
Lion Jones asking, once the King of the Sea collection is completed, is there a possibility to get the Belfast?
No.
Sorry, that particular
Belfast
container only contains non-removed premium ships.
Yeah. Somebody's 9969 is still mad at Mr. Conway that you're not in Azure Lane cosplay.
Oh, speaking of, I'll be right back, chat.
Oh god. I remember what he's going to pick up. I'm just happy it's not an Azure Lane cosplay costume because I'm not sure what would happen to the internet. Will you take Uber Eats bribe? Look, if you want to send us food, I'm happy to take it, but I'm not sure what I can offer you in return. So probably not. What's wrong with Azure Lane cosplay? Absolutely nothing. The question is, would you like to see Mr. Conway in an Azure Lane cosplay? I am not sure about that answer, but today he's a different kind of cosplayer.
I got sent a cowboy hat by our colleagues in NA, specifically Happa for this, so thank you, Happa. Here it is. I have to wear it a bit askew because otherwise,
as a European, don't you have to like turn it by 90 degrees?
It doesn't fit because it's quite hard. But I have to wear it a bit like this, otherwise I don't get any light on my head anymore. So today is going to be American Conway.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not an Azure Lane cosplay, but it's best I can do on short notice.
Any news about when the next test for submarines are coming? Oh God. Unfortunately, I've seen that movie.
You have?
I have seen that movie, yes.
Questionable.
What, the movie or seeing that movie?
Seeing the, I think I don't know.
I don't know what the
I
fuss
haven't
is
seen
about,
the movie. For me,
but it wasn't a very enjoyable movie.
It looked like a chick flick, and I usually don't enjoy those, so I didn't watch it.
Okay.
But I understand why you went there.
Do you know? So there was a question about
your brain is too big for this hat. Well, it's a very big one. So like I have no idea. I've
very
never
big
in my
hat,
head.
Not sure about the brain.
I've never in my life worn any hats because they look terrible on me. But this is a size 61 or 7 5/8 of an inch because that's a sensible way to measure sizes, right?
So the actual question I wanted to answer was about submarines. Next tests. I don't know when we're going to test it, but as soon as we know and when we're ready to talk about it, we'll let you know. We just wanted to share the overall concept, and I think the reception was very good. And we'll see what we can do about getting it here as soon as possible.
Yes. Shall we? It is a mighty fine hat. It actually a quite nice hat. And even though I think my wife would kill me if I ever leave the house with her, together with her, I think it's actually going to be really useful on a hot summer day because it'll actually keep the So I don't know. I still don't know if I can wear it in public. It's a bit doesn't look bad on you though. Thank you very much, Kilburn. Thank you.
He can wear it. Yes. Kazanganthi was saying, "Hey, I already sent Chrysanthus a pic of my Hawaiian shirt when y'all first announced the summer camo, and tomorrow I will send you a nice little gift."
As someone who worked at a U.S. farm and ranch store, the hat looks fine on you. Thank you very much. Maybe this is my new persona. Maybe
yes, but then we need to change your title because Gepard 1A2 is suggesting Mr. Conway, the horse whisperer. our budget Robert Redford.
Maybe next time. Sherman Dragonfire is asking, are there any ships getting removed from the armory soon? So Sherman, no, not right now. We try and give you guys some advanced notice before we remove ships from the armory because we know you guys will want them, and it's we try and be fair with this. So we'll try and give you at least 1 or 2 updates of notice. So we're not planning on removing anything right now. Get this guy a horse. I like horses in general.
Can you give us a proper yeehaw?
No.
Come on.
No.
Come on, chat.
No.
So chat. Can you put an X in chat if you want to hear Mr. Conway do a proper yeehaw? Come on, chat.
Mr.
We
Conway,
all want to see it.
Mr. Thieves 123 said Mr. Conway is today Mc Conway.
Look at the X's. YouTube, I need you to put X's there as well.
I don't even know how. I don't know.
We'll all experience it for the very first time. Come on. You can do it.
Look, I'll do you a deal. I'll do you a deal.
Anything else than X's.
I'll play the Enterprise now, and when I make people cry, I'll give them.
You could play the kid, and
No. Can you get in game, guys? We're going to go and play on our public test server now. Because we want to go and play some asymmetric battles with you. Yes. So if you would like to join us, you can't division. However, you can be there, and we will do a countdown in chat, so you can count down into battle with us.
So chat, I'm sorry.
So get your PT clients ready.
I'm trying.
Say howdy.
Come on.
Howdy doody. Yeehaw.
Okay, we can do that better, but we'll get there. But so guys,
we need to get some Americans in the stream to practice.
Should have done
Could have. Yeah.
Last week. But what I wanted to say
3 of
is,
10.
Can you explain to viewers who have no idea what asymmetric battles are, what we're talking about, and why don't we start with a tier 5 ship to show how it works?
Fine. We'll just start with it. Yeah, fine. Okay, fine, chat. So asymmetric battles is a new concept that we want to test with you, and we're doing this in kind of celebration for our anniversary. So in history, when there was a naval battle, very rarely did both sides message each other first and agrees hey, you've got to bring 2 battleships, we'll bring 2 battleships, but no, you can't have 4 destroyers, I'm bringing only 3, so make sure you not bring 3. So usually naval battle...
Can you only bring ships that you've built 10 years ago?
Yes. So in a naval battle, usually people bring whatever they want, and also they try and bring more than the other team. But some people, some nations had less, and so naval battles were often not at all symmetric because nobody wants to bring less ships than the other guy. So we kind of try and reflect this in game and have this mode of asymmetric battles where you can join with lower tier ships. So between tier 5 and tier 5 and 6 ships essentially, you can just always use those. And by playing that, you will get matched with a team of other tier 5 and 6 ships against a team of tier 7 and 8 ships. They have less ships, you have more ships, but they're higher tier, so they're more powerful. So the idea is that it kind of evens out and becomes a kind of semi-fair fight again, but under different conditions. For each battle that you play, you will get tokens, and those tokens you can use to unlock. Just like when you play like an operation, for instance, and you have the cooldown on the ship afterwards, you can use the tokens with the same mechanism to unlock one of the higher tier ships to play, because otherwise, I know, right, people would always take a tier 8 battleship and go try and stomp the small ships. And this way you're forced to play both the lower tier ships, and you can also get a chance to play the higher tier ships. That's the idea.
Conway, can you move a bit to the left, and then people will see on the screen where you see Mr. Conway's head right now. It says tokens earned, and then you see 220. This is where you will see how many tokens you have right now.
Cowboy hat too big.
It apparently so, because there was also a question about did we do any changes to the first iteration of the PT. We actually did for the asymmetric battle. So first of all, we saw that a lot of the tier 5, tier 6 combinations won against the higher tier combinations. So we changed the matchmaker settings. And we also changed the number of battle tokens received after battle. But I don't know exactly how many, so we'll just figure this out when we go and try it.
Yeah. So we're going to go play now. So, yeah.
Okay, are you picking a ship?
I am picking a ship, yes. I haven't picked one yet, no. Let me see. I personally, when I'm playing the lower tier ships, I personally prefer to go for a destroyer, because I always kind of feel like you can punch a bit more above your own weight with a destroyer. So I'm going to take the Gede, and we're going to do a countdown. So there's actually no guarantee that Chrysanthus and me are going to land in the same battle. So have to get fingers crossed. But maybe some of you can join as well. So I'll do the countdown verbally. You do it in chat. I'll do both.
Okay,
that's fine.
I like the setup.
So guys, we're gonna go from 5 to 0, and on 0 you can hit the battle button, right? I'm doing it in chat so that you can pay attention to chat and don't have to do delay. Can you do YouTube?
YouTube, sure.
Because I can't type in two chats at once.
Yes.
Okay, ready?
I have it open.
So we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, battle. Let's do this. Cheating the system. Well, it's fine. It's a test server. Anything goes. You like the cowboy hat? Me too. I'm liking it more and more. But I'm really going to get in trouble with the wife for wearing it outside.
You do love barbecue.
I do love barbecue. I was actually invited by our American neighbors for ribs yesterday. They were very nice.
So look,
very nice.
I think we might be in the same battle.
We might.
Maybe.
Yes.
2
enters on the same team. Nice.
Yes, best clan.
And do we now, guys? If you are in our battle and you are from Twitch, give us an X in chat, in-game chat, obviously.
Can you give Conway a horse? You can call it Jacqueline, and when he needs more horsepower, he can say "Schneller, Jacqueline, schneller." Look. I think you have to buy more premium shop items for us to be able to get a horse for the Prague office.
Well, maybe we can just borrow one for the day. Look, everybody's from Twitch. Look at that.
Good.
That's amazing. Guys, but we need a few more because we actually got matched with bots, 2 bots on the other side. So this is pretty much a foregone conclusion. So please, some of you come and, join PT so we can have a bot-free match.
When are we going to see Shinano? You already added Kitakami. So Shinano is TBD.
How is Shinano connected to Kitakami?
Because it's probably on his to-do list. Like, okay, first item, top priority is Kitakami. Okay, checkbox. What about Shinano? I guess that's how it works. We don't have any news on Shinano, right? So maybe in the future, maybe not. We'll have to see. Shoot is Mani too, yes.
Nicht so schnell, Jacqueline, sonst kotzt du wieder. Mhm.
Can you sing the Super Perforator song?
Oh, I have it in my. I have the melody in my head. But no, I can't. Can you?
No.
No.
It's too long ago. Shipbuilding collection. Is there any way to complete this coming up? Sick with it? Maybe in the future. But I don't have any news on this.
Wait, no plants in the Nauticon? I thought someone was going to bring some plants in. Well, Chrysanthos is senior plant specialist.
Yes, but I forgot to tell our operations manager to actually get us some. So there's the bot.
He shoots, he scores. This is going to be a very long stream for you, isn't it? Chrysanthos.
Yes.
Smoke generator activated.
Hello from Melbourne, Australia. Stage 4 lockdown. I'm sorry, but our lockdowns went stages. What does that mean? Like stage 1 lockdown, don't leave your house. Stage 2 lockdown, don't leave your bedroom. Stage 3 lockdown, close the door to the toilet.
Will there be a chance to complete the King of the Sea collection? Yes.
Yes,
With
soon,
future,
next
with
month.
future King of the Sea iterations, we will be able to King of the Sea.
Yeah, guys, there'll be information on the portal next week, but King of the Sea is happening mostly in September this time, so King of the Sea 11. Everything's ready and raring to go. If you are one of the people who want to participate, you can already find all of the information on the upcoming season on the King of the Sea Discord server, and if you're just a viewer and spectator, you can just wait till the information is on the portal.
Okay, cool.
I'm really, like, what am I doing? Just like shooting.
You've been asking this question for a very long time.
No, but I mean, like, I'm just like, yeah. They just, you know, they have 2 bots now. Will Missouri or Musashi be available again? Very unlikely, if you want my honest answer. Oh, Graf XY dropped me. That's really rude, dude.
Is it okay for him to be a Graf and not in a Graf Zeppelin?
Can I wear a cowboy hat without having a horse? Or a cow?
Like according to chat, no.
Okay. I have a Volkswagen. Is that Ah!
Are you? That Hatsuharu is going to get that CV.
Yeah, the monarch is running away.
I like the concept of this, but I do see that it's quite difficult to balance, because especially the more DDs you have and the more high rate of fire. The harder it gets.
When I was asked about premium camos last week for lower ships, I was speaking of tier 5 camos. You mean permanent ones? Ooh, our tier 5 ships should have permanent camouflage.
Yeah, a lot of them actually do.
Yes.
But since most players actually playing on higher tiers, most of the content that we are releasing is actually focused more on, let's say, tiers above. But we still have a lot of content, and including permanent camouflages.
Graf XY says, if you gift me one, I'll play Graf Zeppelin. Look, I'm happy to gift you one on the test server. We can talk about that. Message me.
I do like the bird. No, don't do it, Monarch. Don't do it. I'm too young to listen for a second. Game sound is super loud and choppy for Mr. Conrad.
What? Which one? Got that.
Let me double check. Okay, I'll move. It's probably mine. Sorry.
Yeah, mine
But
looks like
choppy,
it's low.
choppy is,
Choppy.
you need to fix the capture card.
We need to. Oh god, like our capture cards really. Like, I can't actually fix the capture cards because I don't have the screen. Here, let me look. I will give you. This is the mouse. This is the hallowed mouse of control. Have the mouse of control, and you can fix it.
Okay, wait. Can you? Thank you.
You know, we're socially distant, responsibly so, and I've beached. The gameplay today is riveting. I think is the word we're looking for. Riveting. Okay, I'm gonna switch the scene, right? Yes.
It's okay. No, it's
we're
just gonna
do it
be
live.
quickly. Like you'll see a black screen quickly, which is okay.
In German, we say, wie Sie sehen, sehen Sie nicht.
So we get 150.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
Okay. Have you got enough for a high tier match? Because I do.
I do as well.
Okay, so let's see.
I just wanted to show people the mechanics.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
in general,
I don't. I know, but let's try and see because I think more people are going to be here now. So I think we can probably try and at least win like a round as high tiers.
So this is the way it works, right? You accumulate tokens that you will have to then spend to be able to be the top tier guy. And I have 1,000 tokens. And the way it works is you get more tokens on tier 5 than you get on tier 6. And then you will have to spend them on, well, either tier 7 or tier 8.
Will you guys play in test server the whole stream? Kilburn? No, I don't think so. I think we'll do one more game here, and then we'll probably head over. What I quickly can show you, actually, is we have these amazing random bundles that will be available during the update stream, right? And one of your King of the Sea collection boxes will actually come from here. And the way this works, I believe there will be 15 total random bundles to earn. You can get one a day, and so you have some. You don't have to log in each and every day to get each one either. But it's like a regular random bundle that you already know. Just that this one is free. So it's like something for us to say thank you for coming for our anniversary, and you just click on obtain for free, and there you go. It's kind of going to replace our daily login bonus for this update. Okay, are you ready?
No. Give me a second. Sorry, I was so amazed by how you explained all of this. Oh man, I would like to play.
So amazing. Really? Are you being sarcastic?
No,
I hate him sometimes. Really, it's really,
I would love
really
to.
frustrating.
So I have to admit that I've been playing Belfast 43 on the test server, but I cannot do this right now, which makes me a bit sad.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes. So let me actually play. Do I have my?
Will Enterprise be available again ever? Look, at the moment, if you want Enterprise, you're gonna have to get lucky with like a super container, Santa box, something like that. But it's probably not going to be for sale again regularly. I just want to be honest here, right? Where's Chrysanthos' hat? Well, you're going to have to ask Kappa Fodder. But to be honest, I really want to say thank you very much again for this, right? But I think it's like a rather expensive hobby to keep sending hats to people around the world. I don't think it's something we want to ask him.
Okay, I'm ready for a counter.
I do agree that you need a hat. Don't we have a hat somewhere? There must be a silly hat in this room somewhere for you to wear. Look, over there. Poland Ball. Poland Ball's got a pirate hat. 1 second, guys. We will fix the lack of hat there. I think we also have some wigs somewhere from Halloween stream. Make a tinfoil hat for Chrysanthos? That would be a good idea. Now, Poland Ball's going to have to go without. That's a shame.
Yeah, but he gets to watch the stream.
That's true. That's good.
Okay, I don't know why you made me do this, but
I think it's cool, right? No, I guess we have different definitions of cool. Okay, so I'm going to do the countdown in Twitch chat again. Twitch chat, pay attention. We're going to go in. You're going to YouTube, yes?
I'm going to YouTube.
We're going to go in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, and go, 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 go.
Yes, pirate head. Exactly.
Oh, I think we got the same match.
Yes.
Oh my God, Chrysanthos has a huge forehead.
I do. Look at this. This is like you can put posters there.
Can we?
not the Shanos flag.
Because I will. You know I will. You know I will.
When the mode is introduced to the live server, will Wargaming have tokens for players to start the new battle mode? I think there will be.
I don't think there will be any.
No,
tokens.
there will be. Well, there will be something. No, because obviously you need to be able to kick off the mode. So you are probably going to start with a few tokens from daily logins, I think.
Maybe from daily logins, but I think in the beginning there, like for the first few matches, there may be a few bots just for the first few until everybody is accumulated, or enough people have accumulated tokens.
Big forehead Jack Sparrow, exactly, Captain Craig.
Yes,
how about Jean-Bart? Will it ever be on sale again? Maybe Kitten Decomposer.
Okay, so we're gonna have to. This one's gonna be a tough one. The enemy have a lot more. I'm in an Enterprise, which helps.
Chrysanthos looks like a guy from the 1700s. Yes. Currently today with a warships shirt, like it was, common tradition for sailors in the 17th or 16th century. Give us rum. I actually have rum in the other room.
The thing is, right? I gave Lord of Droid this because we were in Austria, and I got him a bottle of Austrian Empire naval rum, and it looks amazing, and I really want to open it and try it.
I'm a bit disappointed in
We also have
Stats Bloke being in the clan Stats, because Stats Bloke, couldn't you just name yourself Bloke and then be in Stats Bloke?
Mind blown here. Mind blown. Okay, I'm looking for underage boats right now. Where are they?
You're way too logical. Yes, I am sometimes. It's a
Okay,
it's a weakness.
I found the cruisers, but I'm looking for some destroyers right now. We're gonna have to play dirty for this one.
What do you mean dirty?
Definitely.
We're just 2 tiers or 3 tiers higher than these guys. Actually,
Yeah, but-
only 2 tiers, except for that Mutsuki.
Crap, man! I really need. Where are the destroyers?
Well, we have a CV, so hopefully our CV. Oh, sorry, Bismarck, I touched you.
You know, I'm the CV, right?
That's what I'm asking. Like, I don't know what he's doing.
Shut up.
By the way, guys, you should check out the changes we are looking into for how CVs would interact with spotting DVs.
Okay, well, destroyers be damned. I'm gonna have to just go for cruisers, I guess.
Right. And what I love very much about this mode is that you actually get to play on maps you usually don't get to play. And there goes the jump. Number 1. We need more like this. I want you guys. Can you pretend like this is PvE and you just show broadside and we just farm it? Can we do that?
Ah!
Like you? Like Alex, you know? Martha? Come on, Martha, you want it. Icarus?
Okay, who do you want me to kill first, Chrysandos?
DDs, if possible.
Why? Okay, once we find them, you know, we can work on that.
Otherwise, well, you know they were here, right?
Okay, they're up there. Now I see them. Well, I've just launched. Do you want me to launch fighters or not?
No, we should.
Okay.
They don't have torpedo range. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and try and take out that half spear first. What's with the hats? Well, Evan, your minion,
yes.
your minion sent me a cowboy hat, and I kind of, if somebody sends you a cowboy hat, you have to wear a cowboy hat. That's just the way it is.
And since you only sent one, I had to find a budget solution, which was this beautiful choice.
The pirate hat, yeah. Gosh,
Qbert, can you take those citadels, please?
Do you have some
Thank
best
you.
practices regarding the minimap? Well, yes. Make it big and look at it. Like
Okay.
all of the time. Like literally, like depending on which ship you play, sometimes you look at the minimap the majority of the time. Really, the minimap is your friend.
Definitely is your friend. But overall, like if you're looking for a more specific piece of advice, first of all, know this little
you mean
wheel here where you can
Specific advice.
you can actually have several things that you can display here. For example, your secondary range. I always recommend you to use it for all of the consumables that are important, like going for, I don't know, surveillance radar or hydro that you know what the range that you actually spot on the minimap. And then definitely make sure that you also see which kind of ships are where. So, activate ship names and so on, so that you're able to, just read it better with one quick look instead of having to like spend 3 or 4 seconds and then potentially making a mistake. But the minimap is your friend, and just try to use it as a bit of a pointer of like, okay, you see the ships, for example, which ship would be showing full broadside, right? You can actually find that out here and then just select and try to have some fun with it.
I'm really playing this quite terribly today, but I'm really not taking this very seriously for some reason.
You should. We need to prove that Tier 8 can do this.
I think
Well,
yes.
I've played like 3, 4, 5 battles, and I won 2 Tier 8 battles, so it was good. But skill definitely makes a huge difference here when you're playing the Tier 8, and you need to kind of stay on range and hit things. While I'm saying this, I'm not hitting things.
Come on, Icarus. I'm sorry. You gotta go.
Unfortunately, I only have a 9-point commander here. Don't do it, CV. Just the turtles.
Let's take some dive bombers out. Are you doing all right?
Yes.
I'll come drop you some.
I'll
come drop some fighters for you.
Using my superior range, and I'm getting some damage in, but it's not that easy. Mühsam ernährt sich das eigentlich.
Chrysanthus might need to know everyone's size of head for a good fitting hat. Well, look, if you want me to collect hat sizes, I can absolutely collect hat sizes for you. I think we can probably release this information.
Yake says, disable your minimap. Let the force guide you. Trust the force. Don't do that. Don't do
Please
that.
don't do
Unless
that.
you're very sure that the force
Look,
is with you.
unless, look, if you're going to do it properly, you're going to have to play like this, right? That's when you let the force guide you, but we're not going to do that. We're going to instead, what we're going to do is we're going to citadel.
I think this is the only excuse I would ever accept if somebody told me that, hey, I'm not using the minimap. Why? Because I believe in the force guides me.
And look, I think it's an exceedingly good reason.
Yes. Let the horse guide you. That's today's motto. So stats block. I'm sorry, but we need to get you out of this. So that just that you can be more active in chat.
Damn it.
No, not with that dispersion.
Oi! DE Tester 2020. Like, be civil. Because I have a particular set of skills. And I will find you.
Okay, Warspite, don't. No. Warspite, don't do it. It's okay.
I think he's probably the one person who's not in Twitch chat. I don't think he's aware. Maybe somebody could enlighten him in you know, like just tell him.
How is Statsblock alive? I really missed it.
He got really lucky with my RNG. But you know what, Statsblock, because I like you so much, I'm gonna kill you now.
That's definitely what you want to hear from me.
I'm gonna free you from the pain of existence. Oh god, somebody else freed you from the pain of existence already. So we'll just have to pivot. This is what I learned from my God, my drops are terrible.
With the power of overpens, I will kill this like a legionnaire. Hopefully him. Oh, we won! Victory!
See, Tier 8 can win this, even if the CV plays like an absolute
Oh, and you get
potato.
25 tokens now instead of 20, so that's also a change. Mr. Conway, does your offer still stand for detonating a hood with a Bismarck?
Yes.
Yes. But you need to provide proof. That is not from a training room. But if you send us proof, we'll honor our old agreement. Is there a way Wargaming can say you can only buy ships from a certain tier if you really are at that level? I ask this because there are a lot of buyers never played a tier but have a ship from the shop and starting to play, they never played that tier. So this is something we're not going to do for several reasons. First of all, it's actually the exception, not the rule, that this is happening. And second of all, there are people who want to play this game, right? And they want to try a ship that, you know, they've seen and they think is historic or interesting for them to actually, you know, try. And we don't want to stop them from, you know, if that was the reason to play the game, to actually get to that ship for, let's say, for example, the Turpits, right? So while I agree with you that it's better for most players to actually not start off with a ship like that and have not the best experience, right? Because you don't know what's actually happening around you. If you play the game more, you will probably have a more enjoyable time, but we're not making the decision for the person buying that ship.
Rockhound97 says, someone needs to send you to some button-up Western shirts. Look, you can Google the address for Wargaming Prague, and if you address it to the World of Warships team, it will reach us. It's Death666 asking, read on the forums about some clans being caught out cheating and rightly so sanctioned. Could you give an overview of what was done wrong and actions taken? So I can't give you like very, very specific information because of like the way we treat privacy. But essentially, what happened is that accounts were shared during clan battles. Now, the reasons people share accounts during clan battles, there could be multiple, but none of that is okay, especially during clan battles. In general, account sharing is not allowed, right? You know, if you let your brother play a game on your account or something, it's probably fine if it's in a random battle or something, but I would never advocate and recommend letting anybody else play on your account and giving them your password. This is a very bad idea. It's against the rules, and if anything goes wrong, well, you're going to be up shit creek. As to the action that we took for the clans where this was like a systemic issue and like the clan was clearly aware of this, we disbanded the clan, took away all of their steel, and yeah, that's it.
What if you share an account with someone in your own house? My dog is an ace World of Warships player, but I'm a potato. Don't tell us.
Don't tell us. Look, the thing is, you know, but like I said, if you're at home, whatever, and somebody else in your household that you trust wants to play the occasional game, I think that's probably fine, and nobody's going to complain about it. But don't share your password with strangers on the internet. Bad idea.
Look, if something happens with your account that, you know, is bad, and your excuse is I was account sharing and that wasn't me, that was somebody else, it's not going to help you. Just don't take the risk. You've probably put a lot of time and effort and potentially money into this account to make it as cool as it is right now. Just don't risk it. That's my personal piece of advice. Real Mr. Roboto is asking, kiss me, I love you.
Okay.
Mr. Conway, can you send like a digital kiss to Mr. Roboto?
Look, we can do ASMR. How's that? Was that terrible enough?
I think we're back to Brokeback Mountain.
I think we are back to Brokeback Mountain. Can we look? I've closed my PT client.
We're going back to the.
I think we've done
regular
asymmetric
but guys,
battles. I think it's time for some
one thing I wanted to say, right, as your pirate commander today, please try these asymmetric battles on the PT. First of all, they're fun. And second of all, we need to collect as much data as possible. So please, you know, share your feedback and what you like about it, what you dislike about it, so we can make this as cool as possible for the anniversary update. And you can also check out all of the other things that we're doing in the next update. You know, we can see parts of the anniversary update in general with all of the things that you can get, plus a new ranked season and, for example, the Anchorage Dockyard that will be released with the next update, which I hope you like as much as you did the Odin one. And yes, it's that we are very happy to do our part to make sure there's fair play out there and that people do not cheat, and that's part of it.
Yeah, and especially when it comes to something like clan battles, where it's, you know, a competitive environment and everybody expects their opponents to play fairly. It's not okay, right? And we can find out if you do naughty things. Don't risk it.
Speaking of clan battles, Panzermark has a question. Any chance you could limit the number of certain ships per team? For example, only allowing a team to bring 2 Stalingrads instead of the whole team being Stalins. So this is something that actually came up with feedback quite a lot, especially last season, because we saw a lot of like very similar setups, you know, dominated by, for example, Stalingrads and Venezias. So it's something that we might be looking into in the future. I personally think it's a cool option, but whether it's going to be implemented or not, I don't know. But we're always looking into making clan battles better, and that would be one of the options, potentially in the future.
Nice. Okay, so let me because Thanato is playing last, I need to emergency reset my game controls so I can control my ship. And I also need to move this back to the right screen so that you guys can see it. Yes, here we go.
Jacobson is asking, hey, Chrysanthus, we have a few pairs of unique, not historical commanders like Zemetsky's, Honorés, von Jutlands, Dunkirks, but they are missing Japanese, Italian, European ones. Any plans to add them? So no plans at the moment, but that doesn't mean they might not be coming in the future. So that's, you know, potentially on the list of future things.
Maybe Chrysanthus could play with an eye patch. I like this idea, and I think we have some somewhere. But
if you find it, I'll play with it.
I may.
It might be in the box.
Give me a second, chat.
Did you see that Flamu got team killed by another CC? Yes, and we absolutely hate people doing this. It doesn't matter whether it's a CC or not a CC. Team killing is something that, you know, we don't want to see in general, and we already addressed this internally. So We don't want to see this. Please don't do it. That's true for everybody. Then we have a question. Isn't Vermontana too OP? Bottom racer Vermont is still in the balancing phase, and we made we gave her actually quite a bit of buffs with the update that was deployed today, and we'll see how she will do. She has a specific concept of being very slow and sluggish, but having really good guns and range, and now also decent armor. And we'll see how well she does, and then depending on that, we'll do further balancing. And once she's ready, we'll be happy to show it to you. When will we get more missions? You will get more missions with the summer sale missions, for example, and otherwise you have plenty of daily missions, right? And the next set of directives are going to be live soon, so should be plenty of missions for you to do.
I have bad news, Chrysanthos. Because here's the eye patch. Now, chat, if you want Chrysanthos to also, in addition to using the eye patch, control his keyboard.
Oh, not again!
Using a proper
not again. We did this last
pirate
year.
accessory. Please exit chat right now.
Can we find something for you? Oh, God,
I'm wearing a cowboy hat.
So what?
Here you go. Here's your hook.
Okay.
Chat says yes, by the way. Just for the record, I
okay.
didn't expect
I don't have
anything
to control
else,
the mouse with this, right? Why do I have to do Halloween
chat,
before Halloween?
I think if you were going to do this, right, we need to show you, right?
Actually, I think I have this eye patch the other way around.
There we go. I think chat definitely. That's not how you wear a face mask, says Statsblock.
Oh, should I wear it like this?
I think we should replace Mr. Conway's hair for a chair with a horsey. Evan, if you have budget for this, I'm all for it.
Is he sending a pony? So, but now you don't see the hat, Conway. I don't like your camera arrangement.
Well, but it's about the hook now, just for one game.
Yeah, it's gonna be what are we going to play? I cannot.
I think I would recommend. I would recommend take a battleship. Like I'm not gonna be mean, right? Guys, if you want to join our division, bearing in mind that this may not be Chrysanthos' peak performance, you can message Mr. Conway in game right now, and I will gladly take one or two of you along.
Do we have anything to make you play with?
The hat is backwards, Mr. Conway. Mine isn't backwards. This is the right way around, isn't it? It's got the decoration-y bit at the front. Yeah, I don't know. It's got.
Please do not amputate one of his legs. Look, we shaved them last year, so.
Conway should be wearing spurs and have a wad of chewing tobacco in his mouth. We actually still have I think Isolate left a packet of snooze somewhere around here. I'm not playing the Yahagi, no.
Too sad. Does playing with one eye give you better accuracy? If you believe strong enough, it does.
Let's play. Ooh, Ustadi wants to play. Absolutely, Ustadi. I saw you over there earlier as well.
Oh, true. We have a revolver somewhere. We do have a pistol.
I think we do, yes. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take the Ragnarok.
You know what?
There we go.
I think what you need is a wig.
Look, no.
Yes.
Have you ever seen a cowboy with like silly hair? Because I haven't, because it gets hot underneath these hats. They keep their hair short. No, it doesn't fit with the theme, Chrysanthos. I'm sorry.
I'll be back, chat. I'll be back.
He says, I'll be back. You might not hear him because he's now desperately looking through our prop box to see what he gets. Needs a huge earring. Sure. Cowboys don't. Is this hat? Look, someone American tell me, does this hat have to go, or which hat is wrong? Mine or his? Because I think this is accurate. The historical accuracy defense always works, says Evan. I agree, Evan. I've learned from the best.
Chat, unfortunately, I couldn't find anything to torment Mr. Conway, but I found,
the parrot.
The parrot. And the parrot needs to be here-ish? Okay. So we're playing...
You should tip it down a bit like this, but the problem is if I tip it down like this, it is the video lighting and stuff. I have to kind of do it this way, otherwise people can't see my face.
So what am I going to play?
Show the other side of the hat. Well, the thing is, right, it's got like a label here, and then it's also got a label there. It's very confusing. I'm only used to single labels.
Okay, so I think...
But then, this is all, like, I don't know. Tag in hat to the rear. Okay, so this is correct. There we go.
Okay, we'll take a Tirpitz and brawl a bit.
That's good. Triple battleship division. We know how much you like that.
No, see, you make me play something that is not a BB.
This is fantastic.
Oh God. Okay, you know what? I'll do this because this is silly anyway.
Label made in Taiwan. No. This is not made in Taiwan. This I think is actually. I mean, it's by Milano Hats, which doesn't sound particularly American, but I think this is pretty much. I think this must be made in America, right?
Any FDR update?
No.
Sorry.
Okay, it is kind of made in America. It's made in Mexico.
When will you give me back my U69? Well, Trung, when we are ready to have submarines in a test form or something else.
It's a very nice. Like I have to say, it's a very nice hat.
Make
it is
Chrysanta
quite
speak
comfortable.
like a pirate while playing. Also,
Yarr.
no. Like this is already hard enough. I know you're tempted to. My revenge will be terrible.
Plushie torpedoes in the Wargaming store when? Not in the Wargaming store, but we are working on giving you the opportunity to purchase some. Maybe even for a good cause. End of the year. It's in progress, guys. It's in progress. Can we make a request for them to bring in the Francesco Caracciolo battleships into the Italian battleship line when it comes out? You can absolutely make any request you want, yes. So, what is Kitakami gonna cost? Lol, says Stiffy Bear. What did it cost? Everything.
So I'm going to cheat here a bit. I'm going to use the minimap to make, at least in the beginning, my life easier.
How can I get that desktop mat Chrysanthos has? You mean mouse pad? I mean, it's a big mouse pad. This one, I don't think you can get it, actually. I think it's from India. Like from our collaboration in India.
When can I 1v1 you on Ocean Map? Anytime, Karma. Anytime. And I know you're a big fan of the Ocean Map.
I never thought I'd see someone gently tapping W with a pirate hook.
Why not? I mean,
where are we going, by the way? Are we going to sea? Is that just your unintentional bad rudder shift?
Maybe I'm just trying to get away from you. No, because we don't have a lot of battleships over there, so I'm pushing there.
Well, let's
I mean, we're like 60% of our BB, so
yes.
Wherever we go, there are going to be plenty.
Jay Gyllenhaal wears that hat. Which one? This one? I like him. That's good.
Is there a possibility for a marketplace to trade resources and ships with other players? Real Anslang, unlikely, but never say never.
Lichimo is raiding with a party of 100. Howdy, folks. A nice welcome.
Arr, welcome to the stream.
Yes. Yeehaw! Oh, awesome.
Why are we doing this? It's not even Halloween.
It's not even a
I blame Happerfodder. Happerfodder, my revenge is going to be terrible.
What, you're going to send him lederhosen?
Potentially. Okay.
I would like to see him wear lederhosen, but we need to make sure that his aircon isn't working. Your howdy was better than your yeehaw. Yeah, my neck does get red very quickly, but I'm not a redneck.
Okay, wait, I need to...
Boop, come on, Buffalo, what are you doing there? Get out of my way. Yes, exactly. You're damn right you get a warning for causing damage to me. How dare he be in my way?
It's silly. Okay, we can do this.
I don't know what I'm doing right now. I have nothing to shoot at. Anyway, let's just keep going. We're going to go around the side and we'll find something. I'll find something to push in my Armagi.
Let's go. Oh, this is gone, eh?
I think it's better to focus on Chrysanthos gameplay right now. Chrysanthos gameplay.
Yes, because I'm already at 5k damage.
I haven't even fired yet.
Okay, we're unspotted. Oh god, I'm showing full broadside. Let's turn this shippy.
Yes, Kitakaza, please park right there.
I can already see I'm going to hit R when trying to turn this ship.
Yes, yes. Ugh. Oh, 5k, nice. Into Kitakaza, that's a decent chunk.
Nice.
Conway needs to turn his hat around. Stop saying that. It's the right way around.
Are you sure?
How did this turn into this stream?
I don't know. I blame
It's
you.
because we don't have Taki to
So
keep
he
to
would
rein
be,
us
otherwise
to rein
he would
us
be the
in.
pirate. Okay, I need to slow down. Resume.
You know, I'm gonna push in and brawl, right?
Yeah, no, it's to
I
throw
mean,
off the
actually, I
vision.
won't because I'm an Amagi, but come on, Massachusetts, be spotted. Thank you. You're reversing, coward. Uh-oh, he's also got my broadside. No! Chat, no! Oh, that was okay. But it does look as though the enemy team has to
Maybe to hunt pirates.
take it from a native Texican.
Texican.
Isn't that Texan? I kind of feel like you gave yourself away right there. Mr. Conway's hat is correct. I also think it's correct. Not that I know, but you know. Could the AA changes in regards to the preliminary firing at planes be explained? Because I'm confused. Yes,
Sure.
Yes, we can. But please, can we wait until after this game?
So remind us.
Yes, please remind us, but we can try and explain. Yes, the whole idea is.
God. Oh. Skåne.
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 Skåne. Oh,
Too high.
not so Skåne. I don't know if that doesn't make any sense, but I nuked him.
That's okay.
Please nobody shoot my big fat broadside. I know it's very attractive.
Want to hit that?
Also
Alaska, but
Alaska,
it's- yes.
please keep going straight.
No.
Oh, he's turning, god damn it. We're gonna shoot him. Burn!
Let's move forward again. Already at 11k damage. This is definitely improving my performance.
Sorry, let's switch to Crescenta so we can see the struggle. You're in Turpids. How are you so far back? I mean, I know how, but why? Also, who's in that smoke screen? He's very angry. I really need to run away here. I'm quite low.
Oh, come on.
Any plans to fix the horrible AI in co-op operations? Look, we have better AI, but the problem is last time we accidentally turned it on, everybody lost co-op, and we had to tune it back down again. The
I
thing
mean,
is,
I guess he's talking about actual operations, not co-op, right?
he said both.
Well, they're different. I mean, the ones are scripted, right, and the other ones are just
Yeah.
not,
But the
not,
thing,
not
the,
great players.
the
but-
thing is, we can make them making them better tactically or strategically is not that easy. But we can.
This is unfair. Unfair. This is gonna be a horrible match. I don't know why we're doing this.
I don't know either. Mine's also horrible. by the way.
I'm going to probably be down here to Torbs. No. It's one. Oh, God,
Are we gonna get over there?
For sure.
No.
No. So I can tell you, playing with this doesn't improve your personal rating.
Better than a horse's head.
Oh, God, I'm not going to wear this any longer. So, chat, if you want me to spend more time with you, this is potentially a way to do that. I did get 1.5 million potential damage at least.
That's pretty decent. I just had to run away.
Any plans for hybrid ships like IGN, CVs, BVs? Ragnar, Roadblock, maybe in the future, but not right now. Because we need to be able to combine two playstyles, like the one for planes and the one for actual guns. Explain AA. I mean,
yeah, now you can explain the AA changes.
okay, so in general, how does it work? So with the change that we're planning to test, so this is not confirmed yet in how we're going to do this. The idea behind it is that you have more of a choice between going for proper detectability and turning off your AA, and rather relying more on AA. So what happens is, if you have your AA on, to avoid for the CV to just fly into like huge AA while the enemy is still undetected, is that we're going to display at 130% distance of the DD, right? You have 100% AA range and then 30% on top of that. You would be basically spotting the ship, and the AA would create these explosions above and below the actual plane, but they won't deal any damage, right? And you won't deal any continuous damage. This will only happen once you enter the actual AA range. But on the flip side, if you let's say you're a DD, right, you turn off your AA, you will get a significant buff to detectability, which means the range where the CV can actually spot you will be cut down to like 40 to 60%, depending on the actual values we're going to go for. So it will be significantly harder for a CV to actually spot you. And the way it's going to work in general is that it's not like you press P and it will be an on or off effect immediately to 100%, but rather gradually over the course of 7 seconds, it will scale down or scale up, depending on whether you turn on the AA or turn it off. Which means, let's say, you are a sneaky DD, and instead of being detected, let's say, just as an example value, let's say 3 kilometers, you might get detected only at 1.6 kilometers, which makes it, if you're a CV player, you know that this is, it's not that easy, right? And then you are probably too close to actually drop and get that drop off, so you have to fly over the DD, come back, and the DD actually has the chance to turn on the AA, shoot down some planes, or just stay hidden and rather rely on that. So it's an idea of how to address the topic of spotting or overspotting for DDs and ships in general, and to create a bigger choice between detectability or relying on AA firepower.
And somebody was asking, what's the point of the outer explosions then? Well, the outer explosions already mean that your AA efficiency,
it's a visual effect for the person who's playing the CV, who sees, oh, there are flag explosions above me and below me, so there is a ship that is going to be in AA range very soon, and basically giving him just like more of information about what's happening around him. While on the other hand, if you're like, this is more a then skill dependent decision, right? You as a player get to decide whether you want to rely on the AA to deal with the planes, or whether you want to use your concealment to do that. And I think in most situations, at least with the current system, depending on what kind of ship you play, if you're more in a sneaky ship, then it's probably better to just turn off the AA and rely on the detectability and make it very hard or time consuming for the CV to actually find you.
Yeah.
Do you know if the Warhammer 40k containers will pop in the store again in the future? Razal Ghul, that depends on the future of this collaboration. For now, they won't make a return, but if we have another collaboration, they might come back. So you basically intend to nerf European tier 9, tier 10 DDs. From what I understand, you don't get the nice AA from the start right now. Well, Jordi, no. I mean, if you want to shoot down the planes, the AA is still going to be as strong, but it's going to be slightly easier for the CV to spot you, right? Because you're going to be detected at a 30% higher range, but you still have the same AA strength.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to turn off the AA, then obviously the distance the CV has to cover to actually attack you will be lower, and the effect of the AA will be, I would say, weaker in general for any DD in that scenario. But it makes it significantly harder for the CV to spot you, because it's the same effect for a Halland, for example, right? While you might be spotted at, and do you know the range?
Can you just take my plates for a second?
Sure. So, Mr. Conway had to take a quick call, so I'm just going to jump in here. So, second chance at this. Nice. It's like a respawn. But yeah, what I wanted to say is, for a Halland, if you think about getting potentially 40 to 60% buff to detectability from air, I think a Halland would be able to use that very well, just like any other DD. And then if a CV is trying to drop you, right, he's going to be very tough for that CV to actually drop you. in those few seconds that he has available to do that. And then if he wants to, get another shot at you, you can actually turn it on again, the A. And, he still has to go around and come back to actually spot you. But to not have that super crazy effect. So, back at the microphone.
Do you have a pen that works? Oh wait.
CV basically has to fly over you before he can attack you. And this time you can activate your A, and before the CV is able to attack your A is on full power bet. Yes, that would be. It really depends. Okay. Sorry guys, it's just some stuff happening in the background, so we had to take care of it. So that's potentially one of the ways this works, right? So it's gonna be on you to figure this out, how it works. I mean, obviously we're going to test it first and see whether this works in a way that we would like it to work. But overall, it's an idea, and we would like to get your feedback. This is why we also want you to know about this test, because this is something we're doing, and hopefully. By the way, can you adjust the camera again, Mr. Cohen?
Yes.
So please let us know what you think. It's one of our current tests about adjusting the interaction between CVs and other classes.
He's on a boat chat.
Yeah, this is, I guess, making chat seasick.
That's okay. I don't mind torturing chat a little bit on occasion.
Yeah. You guys need more frequent Azulane collaborations. It's currently the best part of the game since CV ruin everything. Well, I'm happy that you at least like the Azulane collaboration if you don't like the interaction with CVs. I wouldn't say that, but it's your opinion, and that's fine to have your opinion.
Yeah. Can you do that now?
Do what?
Oh God! So there's somebody. Draken Tank is being sneaky. He sent me a message in game because he didn't get. So, good evening, Mr. Comma. My question doesn't get through the Zoom chat, so I'll ask here. Will white-haired ship girl Graf Zeppelin come to World of Warships as ship commander? I'm guessing this is Azulane, but I sorry guys, I don't know. And I can't give you information on potential future collaborations that we have we're working on, or maybe not working on, but maybe. Sorry. Okay, Mr. Razzle Ghoul wants to join us for a game. What do you want to play next, Chrysanthus?
I don't know, and I don't care
chat.
because I'm now doing something else.
Fine.
Dude.
Yes, that should be good. Very quick thing.
I don't have it. That's the problem.
Okay, fine. Chat, what tier would you like us to play? Mr. Conway, the most handsome cowboy east of Köln. Thank you. 10, 7, 8, 9, 6. This is not going to work, is it? Because there's too much. Okay, you know what we're going to do, guys? We are going to use our amazing poll function, so you can actually we can do this more democratically, right? So I'll start a quick poll. There we go.
And YouTube, you can actually put that number in the chat.
Tier. Yes, YouTube chat. So we're going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're not going to play tier 10 for this one.
Nemo player is asking for Pommern. Look, if you go for tier 9, I'm going to play the Pommern. I've been playing this ship a lot, especially since a lot of German players tagged me and said like, oh, the Pommern is #unplayable. So I spent a lot of time with that ship, and I have to say I really enjoy it. And if you like the gameplay of, let's say, a Tirpitz or a Bismarck and having torpedoes, secondaries, hydro, and 12 380mm guns, then it's going to be a fun ship.
Yeah. Is the poll running?
I don't see it.
Because I pushed the button for start poll and nothing happens.
Conway, you had one job. One job, Conway.
But the button's not working.
Do you need help?
Well. Okay. So it wasn't possible to run it with allowing additional votes for channel points for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Okay, guys. So let's have a look. It looks
I'll
as
vote
though the majority wants us to play tier 9.
Good.
Good. That's I can live with that.
I'll pommer my way through the next battle.
Okay, and Mr. Raz Al Ghul, I can't join. Invite
I'm a
for
German
reason.
player, and the Pommern is great. Yeah, super Godzilla. I'm happy to hear that. And actually, after talking with players for a very long time about this, most people actually agree that she's a fun ship. But if you're looking for a different playstyle, or for example for guns that are more accurate or have more pen, then you would have to go for a different ship, like a Georgia, as an example.
Yep.
That's a great thing actually about warships and the amount of ships that you have available right now is you can pick the ships that you like, that suit you and fit yourself in terms of gameplay and what you want to get from it. So that's completely up to you. How long will the Pommern be in the shop? Oh, I don't know how long it's going to be available in the shop, but it's definitely going to be available for quite a long time for Cole. Actually, I'm going to go for not a full secondary build, but for a more survivability focused build. And look at this beauty. I'm just going to show this here
So pretty,
with the Iron Cross camouflage.
especially in that port.
And if you didn't know, if you finish the directives for this update, you will get the Iron Cross camouflage for the Pommern for free by just playing it. Okay, let me ready up.
You know, there's a big button at the top of the screen that does the same thing, right? I just no, because I saw you opening the division window and clicking on the small
Old
button.
habits die hard. Okay.
Fair enough. You are old.
EU server rip. Well, we're playing on the EU server, so the EU server is still up. But
Chat. Does anybody else have issues with the EU server right now? Yeah, I think it's you. Nope. Yes. Commander Kluge. Don't be that guy. No. Yes. Yes. Oh.
Okay, let me check.
Okay. Yeah, it's not as good as an A server. Thank you very much for that. Constructive feedback is not what we were looking for, but okay. Okay.
General quarters.
I just logged in, no problems for me. I don't know. Like it seems
Look,
like it's working for some
I'm
people. At
checking
least.
with our server guys in the background, so I can confirm soon.
In the meantime, Chrysanthos,
Yes.
what's the game plan?
So look, I'm going to push to A. This is in this spawning position. This is what I want
I'm
to
also
do.
going to push to A, but I'm going to get there first.
Kleiner Kur first. Exactly. Oh, that's the name. This is my favorite name for the ship. Is a Kleiner Kur.
We really missed an opportunity to call it that.
You've been broken for like a week? No, we didn't have any issues. We had an issue last, like a very small, short issue on Thursday and Friday. Like for few players get disconnected.
No.
That was it.
Medium Rare Man is asking, hey guys, can't the default settings be improved, like the size of the minimap, showing ship names and interface on full mode? The thing is, we need kind of the interface also to be approachable for new players, and if you go full on with like an experienced player setup, it may be a bit of an information overload. So we chose this option to let people enable it later. We should probably do a better job of teaching people about this later on, but I also think if you come into a game and there's so much in your face, it's a bit overwhelming.
Joseph Toth is asking us to sing the Drunken Sailor song.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning. Hey ho, and up she rises. Hey ho, and up she rises. Hey ho, and up she rises early in the morning. See, this is the thing. When you ask us this, chat, you have to remember it has consequences, and there may be, like permanent damage done.
No, Shikishima, don't do it. Don't do it.
It's like with Citadel, your eardrums.
Yes. Although I think it feels more like team damage.
Ooh, Pommern.
And that's like the Pommern in general. What a lot of people
This one in particular, not just
misunderstand about that ship is that it's like you need to brawl. Obviously, it excels at brawl, but you still have 21.6.
Holy! Do you? I see a torpedo or two or 25. Holy! This is a lot of torpedoes. Can I dodge all of these?
Look, the ship was built for a lot of things. Dodging, in general, not one of them.
think
But
I'm
I
gonna
think
take-
I think I found yes.
Yeah, I'm taking one. I'm taking one.
Hull breach. We're taking on water quickly.
But it also knocked out my engine, which is really unfortunate. I'm gonna have to do the turn here.
Did you touch him? Or was it somebody else?
I've done like no damage. All I've done is over 10 so
come
far.
on. Somebody get that Ibuki.
I think he's dead.
Problem solved, sir.
Let's meet.
I'm making sure. But oh no! Oh god, I think the Shikishima touched me in my turn.
Oh, God, God, what happened? That was
Yeah,
that was oof.
Shikishima touched me in my turn. I needed to turn there because of, yeah.
Look, maybe his clan name is right. Oh God, more torpedoes.
Yeah. Anyway, now I can pay attention to chat.
Chat.
Cover your eyes, younglings. Oh boy. Okay. Someone stepped in some horse manure. Thank you very much. Look, the memes and the jokes today are on point. Thank you very much. Lee Benson says, I live on a boat, so walking the plank is a possibility. Look, if you send us a video of this, we will look at it. Conrad Chrysanthus, how long will the Azure Lane bundles be available? I'm anticipating a check, so knowing would be helpful. Marcus Fox, I think that information should probably be available if you go to the Azure Lane article. I hope. Please have a look there. It should be there. I don't know off the top of my head. Game volume is extremely low.
I can up it a bit.
Yeah, we had to make it a bit lower earlier because it was extremely loud. I guess we didn't hit the middle ground. Look at all that damage. Mr. Conway, I say Pommern is probably the first all-round good German premium BB since Scharnhorst. Well, thank you very much, Panzer Mac. I'm glad you enjoy it.
Oh, there's the Holland.
Ragtagish saying more info on the Summer Tokens event. Look, the
Tomorrow.
Summer Tokens event is starting tomorrow. You'll find all of the information on our portal tomorrow.
Oof, 4 hits. Nice.
Which of one are you, our general quarters?
Come on. Can we get that Holland?
If you're playing with unlimited accounts, you should do a pool. What ships we want you to play. So we're not playing with unlimited accounts, in fact. However, Chrysanthos plays this game a lot, and he has pretty much most of the ships.
Look, I think the only ships I'm missing is the Midway.
Nobody's been shooting that Shikishima.
Well, there's no point for me shooting him right now.
No,
because
but I mean, like, he's full health.
my problem is, so has the Holland launched torpedoes? It's like we have no DDs here, unfortunately.
No, and you cannot dodge them even with Hydro.
Nah. No, but it would have been good to know whether he launched them
Yeah,
on
I agree.
the Montana or not, so whether I could do the full turn or not. And there's also the Yugumo.
Ragnar Roblox saying, how long will the Azure Lane collection be available? I don't think there's a time limit on the collection. As long as you opt in to collect the Azure Lane collection items, you should just keep acquiring them by playing.
I know who's suffering from those torps. It's not going to be me in this round, but the next round of torpedoes is gonna
Holy
be me.
moly, that Montana's dead, I think. If he's taking that second... No, he's not taking the second set, is he? Actually, I'm in this game. I can just look at
Nice.
myself.
He actually dodged it by just sitting there.
Yeah, there's another way, and that's funny because there's another wave coming behind him now that he's also dodging by
Show
just
us.
sitting there. Nice work. And you managed to turn without getting blapped.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Well, there's a minnow here now.
Can we get a video proper demo for keyboard command users? As a new player, I had to figure them out here and there. Well, look, you know what I would actually recommend is holding the B key. Can you hold the B key, Chrysanthus? You get this amazing command wheel, and you don't have to even push an F key. And while you're holding the B key, it also shows you which F key does what. But you can just do it without the F keys even.
Can I actually... Oh, he's in a good position here.
Yeah, you
Wish I
can't
could
even
just
line
lock
shoot him,
Not yet.
but you can T.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I want Pommern in your lane. Well, we've, I think, in the past done some exchanges with them where we've where we've given them some of our ships. So it's not not an impossibility. Why you shoot AP to the superstructure? Why don't you shoot at the citadel? So method TTV. It depends on the angle of the enemy ship. If you have a ship that you don't have a flat broadside, shooting at his citadel is not going to do anything because he has like armor around his citadel. Whereas if you shoot the superstructure, even if you're shooting from a bad angle, because the superstructure is so thin, you will at least get some damage that way. It might not be as much as a citadel, but at least you will do damage. So it depends on the enemy angle, but shooting superstructure is sometimes your only viable option, and it will still hurt. In some cases, with some ships, a lot. But you can see now this Kurfürst here is turning broadside, so Chrysanthus is going to be shooting slightly lower, and
you have to be aware for the Pommern. You're playing with 380mm guns, so on broadside you can actually deal quite a bit of damage. I just missed quite a bit here, but with the Shikishima that is angled, I'm not going to be able to hit his cheek because that's where you want to go for, right? If he's angled like this, I want to hit here, but I'm not going to penetrate his actual armor. So the Minotaur smoke must be dissipating because he stopped shooting. So that info, and then here, since he's angled now, I'm trying to hit a superstructure and deck because
he's almost dead. He's almost dead, right? There's only a little bit of extra damage that needs to be done. That's a very bizarre nickname. It means wall hanging in German. Mr. Conway stole my cowboy hat. Kidney cowboy, I did not. I got it as a gift from Happerfodder.
So did Happer steal it?
Maybe Happer stole it. This is true. GBGDJ says, Yo estoy aquí por el Zeppelin. Yeah, good luck. Will in-game credits increase for those who play the tech tree? It's far too little after winning. Well, Grassy C2, the way our economy is kind of balanced is that you have the maximum amount of credit income with regular ships around tier 5 and 6. And afterwards it gets more expensive. So you have to remember we're a free-to-play game, and we kind of have to, we provide some incentives to having things like a premium account. One of them is that you can be profitable even at higher tiers, even if you don't have the most astonishing game results, because your income is increased by 50%. And the other thing you can do is you use like camouflages, signal flags, you can use premium ships. So lots of options for you to make more credits, but the general economy we're actually quite happy with. And if you want to be a completely free player, that's also completely fine with us. But you may have to spend a little bit of time in the mid tiers grinding, to make some extra cash for your higher tier ships. Are there plans to implement Greek ships in World of Warships? Maybe in future. Right now, this is not something we're doing, but I would say if there's a ship that fits in our sort of general timeline of the ships that we have in game, then there's a good chance we'll be implementing it. And I know the Greek had quite a few ships that would be interesting. So, yeah, probably. Just can't tell you when.
So Hallen probably just launched Torps. Yes, there we go.
King TS says, with the sub changes, will they be tested again at one tier, or do you plan on testing them in multiple tiers? We'll see. I would say right now it's most likely that we'll be testing them similar to before, not in random battles, but in a mode. But how that mode is going to look, if we're going to go to different tiers, stay at the same tier, we don't know yet. We'll have to see. Yeah, we'll let you know once we've made a decision that way. But
that Hallen must be so annoyed because he spent so many torpedoes on me, and I think he didn't even hit one so far.
Yeah, I know that feeling when I play Hallen. I know it.
But it looks like we're winning this, unless the DDs manage to overwhelm us. But I tanked 2.2 million potential damage. I didn't really deal a lot of damage this match, and I need to now rely on HE for that Shikishima because I'm not going to do much with AP here on his broadside.
Yeah.
But overall we survived this, and I'm just going to turn you to make it a bit harder for the Halland to judge where I'm going.
Ragnar Roblox asking, will the European tech tree, ship tree be developed more? Absolutely. I mean, it's not a full tree yet by any stretch of the imagination, and we're definitely going to add more ships there in future. That's the whole point of having like a overall European tree, that we can add ships from multiple nations without having to have them all be from the same. Oh, feast. Take his soul. Claim it. For the Chaos
That's Raging
Gods.
Sushi. Didn't even see.
And goodbye, Raging Sushi. Nice shot.
Hashtag unplayable.
Golden Bones is asking, is there a way to fire secondaries on both sides with manual fire control? No, it isn't. No, there isn't. And that's one of the trade-offs of manual fire control, is that you can only engage a single target. So this is like a decision you have to make. Is that something... Are you often in a situation where it's better to have like pray and spray on both sides, or do you prefer to have it more focused? It depends on what you're playing and what kind of situation you're in. But this is why for some ships, like for instance the Massachusetts, that has like an inbuilt accuracy buff into the hull, compared to other ships, is one that people usually don't choose manual secondaries for, because the accuracy is already good and you're going to end up getting usually more hits by just having more targets to engage.
Okay, so I'm going to play Ring Around the Rosie with this Yugumo, which is not...
That's fine. We can answer questions.
I'm just basically wasting his time, hopefully, while we cap A and win by points.
When will the King of the Sea mission collection continue? In September, not too far off when the King of the Sea 11 kicks off. You'll find information on that next week on the portal. But actual collecting is going to start from, I think, September 13th. Hashtag German secondaries matter.
Yes. So there was a question here. Is coal the only way to get the Pommern? If so, what's the best way to grind coal? Thank you, sir, for this. So you have two options. You can either... Actually, three options right now. You can get the Pommern through a bundle with doubloons. Then you can get it through the premium shop, and then you can get it through coal. So for coal, the best way to get coal is to play on a daily basis and to get the more resource containers, because that will give you coal. And on top of that, if you do the daily missions, you will get coal from these missions as well. And then, ranked sprints and so on. Anything that, gives you additional rewards on top on there. Oh, okay, there we go. The Yugumo. And that should be at that one.
Karamba is asking, will the Shipbuild collection be restarted for the new Dockyard event? Not for this one, because this is our anniversary event, so we're focused on anniversary things, but potentially for a future Dockyard event. We'll have to see. It's not decided yet, and we'll let you know when we can. Good game. Oh, sorry. Did you want to show your stats? Sorry.
No, I wanted to just give out some plus ones.
Okay.
Well played to that OP division. You made our life hard. And how much damage did he take off of you in that one salvo in the Shiki? Like 50?
50, I think. Yeah. He just did. I was basically down to zero.
That makes the difference between a good player and a decent player. To wait for that specific moment.
I needed to turn there, but I didn't count with him being ready for it. Let's go to tier 10, because I kind of feel like after seeing the Halland, I want to play them myself.
Okay. Brightby is asking, will the summer sale event missions reward enough tokens to purchase at least one of the rewards? So what I can tell you is that you can definitely get rewards through the missions. They won't be enough to get one of the ships. So that I can already spoiler. All of the information with all of the things that you're going to be able to get there are going to be available tomorrow with, usual publication, and you can find all of the details there.
Mr. Conway, do you have oil in your face? I'm sorry, what?
Are you that shiny?
I'm shiny. I have like a cream that I use, but that is a shiny cream. That's probably why. But maybe it's time for makeup again. I have my little trusty little makeup brush here.
Georgia versus Pommern. The same question in case Georgia comes off the coal list. So, okay. Let's take a look at tier 9 ships that are currently available that you would like to pick, right? So it depends on what you want to get from a ship. So we saw that Georgia, briefly, what it does have. What does have the Georgia is 457 millimeter guns. You only have 6 of those, right? But they hurt like a truck. You do have a faster heal. You can actually run a secondary build. It's really fast, the Georgia. So if this is the kind of playstyle you're looking for, then the Georgia is your beast. while the Pommern is something that is more like what I would say a more beefed up Tirpitz plus Hydro. So you have the, kind of the hull of the Friedrich der Große. You have 12 380mm guns that are not the most accurate, but you have 12 shells per salvo, which means, especially if you want to new cruisers, good chance to actually Citadel if they're showing broadside. Well, but you won't have the same penetration as the Georgia. Then, on the other hand, you're a big boat, so you won't be the most agile one, but you get Hydro, which helps you with detecting torpedoes and at least reducing the damage you're going to take. You have German turtleback armor. You still take quite a bit of damage, but overall you're not going to get Citadel to hell, like Mr. Conway did, for example, in the last battle, which is in general the difference between ships that have a Citadel that is, easily accessible and ships that, for example, have a turtleback. You will still take a lot of damage, but not the same crazy amount of Citadel damage. And you get secondaries. Plus the torpedoes, that means, in close range brawling, this ship becomes super, super fun. The secondaries and so on, I enjoyed it a lot. And I still enjoy it a lot. It's actually one of my best tier 9 ships at the moment.
Yeah. Someone's asking, what's the Kobe ship doing?
Sitting there.
It's just sitting there. We haven't made any progress since the last stream. And we were originally planning to keep going today a little bit, but since it's just the two of us, it's, we need our Tucky for this. So we will wait till he's back from his holiday, and then maybe next week we can keep going.
And then obviously there are other ships available in tier 9, or they're not available anymore, but for example, you had the Musashi or the Jomba, which have also completely different playstyle. So overall, it really depends on what you want to get from a ship, and we want to provide you with a variety of choices of things you can get from these ships. But if you're into, if you like a playstyle like the Tirpitz, then I would definitely recommend you to get the Pommern, because it's basically the bigger version of it.
What's the plan? See?
Yes. Okay. I mean, we cannot. What is it? A Richthofen. Okay.
Okay, I'm happy that it's a Richthofen, because he can't hurt me as much.
He can hurt me.
He will hurt you. What the fuck is Prime Gaming? I'm glad you asked, Reba Seba. So Prime Gaming is Twitch Prime. They decided to change the name because it's. I don't have a
just a rebrand.
They just changed the name, but it's Twitch Prime. So basically, if you have an Amazon Prime account, as many people do, you can connect it to your Twitch account, and then you have this Prime Gaming account. And if you have that, you can get free stuff for many games, including World of Warships.
Yes, and the newest offer went live today. So just read our publication to get all of the infos, and then you can just claim it on Twitch if you're a Prime Gaming member.
Yes, and yeah, like I said, if you have Amazon Prime, you're automatically a member. You just have to link your accounts, and so if you have that, take advantage of it.
Actually,
don't forget, if you are a Amazon Prime member, you also get to subscribe to one person for free each month on Twitch, which means they get some money from you, or from Amazon in this case. So I would recommend going to check out one of our community contributors and giving them your subscription, because it's a nice thing to do, and it's free for you.
Yeah. And remember, you don't have to have Prime Gaming to receive Twitch drops. That's a completely free feature.
Yes.
Conway, I'm going to disengage here and help with A, because we only have 4 ships there.
Fantastic. I wish you would have told me that a little bit earlier.
Well, you should still go for C. It's just you won't have me. Otherwise, it's just going to be able forces here and nobody to hold them back.
It's fine.
If you take a look at the
enemy
way
Holland
they
seems
deploy,
to be in B, so I should be able to cap this without much contesting here.
Okay,
not too much radar either. Should be Gucci. And looks as though there doesn't look to be too much of the enemy team here anyway.
For a second, but I know that the CB doesn't want to go for him. But I've had a.
Yeah, like you don't.
I know. It's just like I had a shot, and
I know. Yeah, but I mean,
I will hurt him very, very.
With
much.
most chips, you go with these destroyers. You would make an argument. Hey, even if you're playing Richthofen, go and spot. But with a Holland, it's just going to cost you all of your planes.
Why World of Warships isn't paid to fashion, something like the Atlantis Islands camo? Well, Argyle, we have that aspect in the game. If you want to, make your ship prettier, we have a lot of consumable, not just consumable camouflages, but also permanent camouflages. Oof, this
Holland just almost got me with torps.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Wow, Richthofen's actually dropping me. Torpedoes.
Torpedoes to port.
Not today. Not today, sir. Not today. But thank you for your planes. That was I chat, if I may say so myself, that was a nice piece of dodging there. It's spelled Löwenhardt, by the way. It is actually spelled Löwenhardt. It's because the guy was Dutch.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
Okay, those are the Mogami torps. Okay, look, we're pretty much going to roll through uncontested down here.
Okay, good.
So I'll push up the side. I just don't have anything to torpedo, which is a bit depressing.
Look, I don't have anything to shoot right now because the enemy just got stalled and is not doing anything at the moment. Unfortunately, nobody's spotting me. Is it going to be possible to get the Iron Cross camos for ships like Russerkurve and stuff in the future after the event? There's a potential for this, but I cannot make any promises right now.
Okay,
so
I'll push up through the middle then, but I'm a little
actually,
bit worried
he
about
moved.
Smolensk.
I don't know where the Halland is at.
Okay,
I don't know, he might
should I go for the middle then?
Yes, please. If you ruffle stomp that area and you don't really have a lot of targets, then please come.
Well, there's just nothing here. They're just
Yes, because most of their BBs are here, but they're also retreating, so...
When is the Anchorage Dockyard starting? It's starting with the next update, which will be released on the 3rd of September. 2 weeks.
Ah, there's the Halland.
When's going to be the next... Who's going to be the next... What is going to be the next steel ship? I don't like Shigeshima or Bourgogne or Summer, so I got 100,000 steel. That's a lot of steel, dude.
Can you give me some?
Yeah, I would also be available for donations. I can't tell you.
7k on the Halland, it hurts so much. Just hope he doesn't. Can we do this?
Ha! Actually hit the Odin with my super silly long-range torpedoes. Just one, you know, better than nothing. So Smolensk, are you going to smoke up there? Because I really want to torpedo your ass.
That sounds wrong.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Chat, does that sound wrong?
So hard to judge his speed. I think I put this up. I don't understand why nobody's shooting the DD.
Well, I can tell you... Oh god, did I just beach? I just
In
beached.
front
I
of
can
the
tell you
Smolensk?
what. Yeah, but unspotted. I can tell you why I'm not shooting him. It's because I'm somewhere completely different.
Good.
Can we just push around this? Yeah, goddamn. Who needs paint job anyway, right? Smolensk, I have no idea what you're doing there, but I'm going to... Oh, shit. Look,
I'm really sorry for
let's
this.
shoot one there. And let's... Oh god, I'm spotted. No. Turn off AA. I'm beat... Oh, what am I doing? Chat. Why am I doing? Who am I doing? When am I doing? Where am I doing it? Okay, Smolensk. I'm okay if you go forwards. Just don't stand still, because then I'm not going to hit you. I really wish our Montana would... now you can make an appearance and blap him, please. Right now. Look, you can have his broadside. Come on. Denimo. Kill. Kill. Maim. Burn.
I'm sorry, CV. I tried, but I cannot hunt this Halland for you. Should have spotted him earlier. At least you're on pink again. That's okay. You're still full HP, good.
Well, not full, but I'm
Reasonably healthy.
I'm reasonably healthy. I'll give you that. Yeah,
Engine boost activated.
but I've done very little this game.
I can confirm the same thing is true for me. But I tried to deal with that Halland, and he's unfortunately was able to take out ours.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Oh wait, Smolensk. I don't want to be shot, mate. Leave me alone. by the way, Smolensk. Torpedoes! Dodged them all. Oh, damn it. And Richthofen actually did some damage to me.
This is gonna be a problem for all of us.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal
As long as
alert.
somebody takes out this bloody Smolensk, I can have a bit of free reign here again. Please kill it. With fire.
Main turret critically damaged.
Okay, Smolensk is finally dead. Have a slight chance of survival again. Now please kill the Cleveland next. Thank you.
Engine boost deactivated.
It really looks as though this Richthofen is going to just try and go for me now.
Hull breach. We're taking on water. Critical engine damage. Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Enough for well, I deserve those torpedoes for not being able to kill the Holland earlier.
Well, I'm at
Our
35
team
tank
has
kills.
taken
so
the
far.
lead.
Nice. I hope I'm going to be at 1 Holland kill soon. 300 HP.
It's just done no damage this game, but it's okay.
If I can kill the Holland, I'm fine.
I wonder if the Richthofen is going to come
Anti-aircraft
try
gun
again.
crews are on normal alert.
I think he is. Maybe he knows me.
Our team has taken the lead.
Do we get to keep the 6 skill command that comes with the Massachusetts rental, or is he temporary as well? I think the commander would stay. What is your favorite ship in the game? Crazy Dog Gaming is asking. My favorite ship in the game is actually the Hindenburg and Montana are my two
Oh,
all-time favorites.
he touched my butt with his torpedo.
I don't know, like these ships just, you know, have a very special place in my heart. And otherwise, there are a lot of other ships I like to play, but it really depends on my mood. But for example, recently I've played the Pommern a lot, and I do enjoy it a lot. And
Victory is in sight.
that's probably my current favorite ship to play outside of my usuals.
Engine boost activated.
Well, look, if you guys have a Richthofen, right, don't spend your game chasing the highest AA strength destroyer in the game, because you ain't gonna do much damage and you're gonna lose a lot of planes.
Battleship sunk.
I'm
Is there
surprised
any
he didn't go for me, because I would be a very nice target for him.
is there any way to convert steel to coal? I really want the Pommern, and that would get me closer.
Yes. Want me to explain it?
I mean,
so
I can, we can
so
look,
there's no button in the game that will just
we can show after, I think, maybe.
you wanna do that with your steel?
Hmm.
No, because it will only show up for you when you're basically missing coal to buy purchase a ship, and then it will give you the option to use the steel that you have to be exchanged for coal. But you don't have an option to just go
Anti-aircraft
like,
gun
okay, I
crews are on
want
full
to
alert.
exchange X amount of. It's more like a. Planes are almost unlimited? Not really. It depends on how the civilians use it. No?
It's so nice when you guys ask questions that we can just answer with yes. Can you not always do that?
So Izumo from like full HP to 30k in like a minute. This is why you don't push in at the very last minute, but you try to use your HP pool more consistently across the map. Buffo Biskavica, Mateo's not planned at the moment because she was buffed twice last year, I think, or was it this year? So not too long ago.
I was just about to get my revenge on Richthofen.
I wanted to deal some damage as well. Took me a bit, but we still, I think, got almost 100k out of it. I do really like the Goliath.
And Chandra and TV wants to know what Kitakami will be sold for: coal, free XP, or steel. Look,
Tears.
we don't even know yet ourselves. Like, nobody's told me. We don't know, and we don't even know when Kitakami will release, or if at this point.
Are we going to do one more match?
I think we can do one more, right? I think we can do one more. And like, how about a tier 7? Like something nice in the middle? What do I feel like? Look, I feel like a final game of Scharnhorst we can't go wrong with that, can we?
A Scharnhorst? Sure.
Yes. Or Scharnhorst Black.
So guys, but in general, like when
Black.
it comes to ships like the Kitakami, right? This is super early test. We don't know what we're going to do with that ship in the sense of like we still like it's a very, very extreme concept, right? So give us a bit of time, and once we're ready to share more about what we want to do with this ship and whether it's going to make it into the game, we will let you know.
Got to play at Texas for the hat? Yeah, but I want to play Scharnhorst, I'm sorry. Next time. Look, this hat is going to live in the streaming room for a little bit now until my wife can get used to the idea that I will wear this. And then we'll wear it again.
Chat, what do you want me to play? It's tier 7.
Will Captain
I
Jingles
could
come
play-
back? Yes, we've got a plan actually. Not for this Armchair Admiral streams, but from the next one. So end of September, you should be able to get him again.
Nelson? Maybe.
Kismet says, and then it moves to his bedroom.
Wardog is asking, is Sihales on vacation? No, but he had a sick leave day today.
He did?
Yes?
Ah.
Feel
Did he
well.
have a Wehwehchen?
Yes, he did.
Okay, that's a good
Hood,
reason.
Hood we played last time already, so I'm not going to play the Hood, but you know what? Since you have Scharnhorst and Miyoko, I might go for... I haven't played the California on stream, I haven't played the Nelson in a while, so I think I'm going to go for Nelson. Just need to give her a commander.
Mr. Santos. I
Mr.
like that
Santos.
one.
Okay.
What can be done if the clan owner has abandoned it? My clan has no commander anymore and we cannot manage it. Long absent players have the same ranking as us. So if you have a clan commander that's been absent for more than 3 months, you can contact our custom support team and they can transfer ownership of the clan to one of the executive officers or someone higher ranking in the clan. But bearing in mind, if he comes back, obviously he'll get the clan back because he paid for it. But yes, you can contact our customer support team and ask.
Lee, we are trying to answer you. If you have any issues with a ticket, you can always contact your regional community managers, depending on which region you're playing on. So if it's on EU, you can just contact Mr. Conway or me, and we'll look into your ticket.
Yes.
What should I do if the enemy team has 2 Smolensk and 2 Kitakamis? Well, Vlado, in general, I would always recommend you to take a look at the enemy composition, then at your own composition, and then think about...
You're not answering the question, though.
No. Like,
Penguin
no.
58 NA says, run away.
Don't. Think about, okay, so what ship are you in, right? And what can you do to counter a ship like a double Smolensk, double Kitakami? You need to be aware of that you're going to be spammed from range, right? So be careful about how you approach these ships, and if you do that, you have something to counter them. For example, for both Kitakamis and for Smolensk, it will definitely be very helpful to have a radar ship to be able to counter that. And with Kitakamis, also good to have something with Hydro, right? And then it's really about positioning and how to approach it. It's just running away is not really the thing, but trying to get Smolensk and Kitakamis to chase you will be very helpful because they need to lead their smoke.
Absolutely. None of those ships are very good at kiting either. Torpedoes obviously will need to catch up to you. Smolensk doesn't do well at firing at range because of accuracy. Plus, it can't move while firing, otherwise it'll leave its smoke screen. So, kiting, and like trying to engage at your good range would be an option. I mean, it's not an easy group of ships to play against, but it doesn't mean they're going to win.
Yeah. Well, Fritzy, I wish you the same.
And Tom the Revelator has a good tip. He says, "Chat note: and the Hydron ships works best when actually used."
Yes, I can. I can.
That I
support
can
this.
confirm this from personal experience. Are we going south? And what are we doing?
I'm going to be
What
a
are you
bit
playing?
further
Are
back.
you a Miyoko? No, you're Nelson. Okay.
I'm a Nelson, so that means any of these BBs is going to be naughty to my nose. So for now, I'm not going to be super pushy. Let's see what actually pops up for B, and then we'll make a decision.
Why is getting prime loot a broken mess? Is it a broken mess? I think it's quite easy. You just go to the prime gaming thing, click on World of
There were
Warships
some
and
issues after they
claim it.
renamed it on our side, but it is supposed to be fixed because it took it like it doesn't appear immediately. There's a certain delay. If you have any problems, please contact our customer support and we'll try to help you.
Yeah, I mean, like I claimed the offers myself, and for me it was quite a easy experience.
Now, we had some issues in the beginning of August, but they should be fixed because we tracked down some tickets from
super
last week.
slow. Screw you, Rune.
I love Gasconian Alsace, but I feel like they're underperforming in the current state of the game compared to the same nation, Jean Bart and Richelieu. Any planned rebalancing for these ships? No. Alsace, I'm very, very, very sure that she's absolutely fine in terms of stats, and she had to be nerfed. For the Gascogne, she has a different playstyle than the Richelieu, and Richelieu and Jean Bart are a bit easier to use with the nose on aspect, right? But overall, at least from what I know, these ships are not on a shortlist to be buffed soon, so overall it's probably just the way you play them doesn't really give you the max performance.
Uland has
But
wasted.
if we see that they need to get a buff, we will buff them.
Uland has wasted his torpedoes. But we kind of need to take this cap now.
I mean, Öland.
Uland.
Öland. Where's the Benson?
No, you can't. The Benson is not the Benson.
The Benson? Isn't it Benson? No?
Ooh, Tallinn, if you can. Tallinn started to turn into broadside here.
Course I can achieve. So I'll not waste myself on here. Then I switch to AP.
Can we? Oh no! Oh god, that would have been a nice volley, but it got taken by the terrain. Our enemy, the environment.
Okay, there's the second set of torps. Let's go. See, that's the Benson too. I knew it was right. Painful, especially with those. I don't know why I pushed in here with you.
I don't know why I'm pushing in here. I don't know why you're pushing in here. I thought you usually do things that make sense.
Yes, but okay.
Then you play with
At
me,
least-
and
at
the
least-
defense
at
goes
least
out of the
Öland
window.
first. Okay. Öland.
Oh, I have to get closer. Secondary range. 4 over penetrations on the Pommern. You gotta be kidding me, right?
Can we do more?
We can. We shall. We did. Slightly more.
Okay.
Torpedo you back. Screw you.
Problem gelöst.
Dodge the torpedoes.
Good. Means they didn't fire them on me, which gives me some time to turn. I got another 3 hits into him, so he doesn't have a lot of HP.
Rune is reversing, by the way.
Torpedoes. No. I'm going to take care of them. That's okay.
All of my shells, like,
Let's print a new ship.
Nothing hit.
Good evening. Wow, that is one severely forward-looking hat. Yes. That's how it's supposed to be. Even though people keep telling Mr. Comet that he's wearing it the wrong way.
But it's not. There was someone from Texas in chat who confirmed it.
Can you confirm that he was Texan? Or Öland?
No,
Öland?
I think probably for GDPR reasons we're not allowed to find out. Oh shit, I should have shot the Benson. No, I'm such a potato.
We know. It's fine. Not like
I'm
I
glad
can say
that at least the potatoness is being
Das
accepted.
gegnerische Team hat die
Feueralarm!
Führung übernommen.
I mean, I still believe that one day, you might overcome the potato state, but we will see.
Maybe one day. Come on, Tallinn.
Is your game in German? No, it's probably just dude.
It's a
the
German
ship.
captain.
Yes, it's a German ship with a German.
Like, how do you not play with National Plus voiceover? If you don't, you should play with National Plus voiceover. It's the best. You get the most authentic experience from every ship. Why is there Zara just sort of chilling in
Problem gelöst.
the sea cap?
Gegnerischen Kreuzer entdeckt. Gegnerisches Schlachtschiff entdeckt.
I will shoot it.
Okay, we'll have to. I'm not going to brawl with you. You are evil. Sorry, what was that setting? If you go into your settings, here, right, you go to audio, you can select your voiceover modification. For example, for me, National Voiceover Plus, which will definitely make sure you get always the right one.
Yeah, it just means that basically the voice is always based on the commander using. So if you have the Azure lane commander, it'll be Azure lane.
Can I get a deep cap? Can I get a deep cap?
Nice try though. They're
Feueralarm.
still at Zara, capping our sea cap. This game in general is looking pretty dicey right now.
Jingles lives on my Nelson. That's a good card. Should have put Jingles on there.
Torpedowerfer zerstört.
Come on, don't beach. Don't beach. Don't beach. Don't beach. Don't beach. I said don't beach. I said don't beach. You're beaching. No, not beaching. It's okay. We didn't beach, Chad. We didn't beach. It's close, but no cigar. This isn't. Everything's looking a bit dicey right now. Come on, Jutland. Can you kill the Benson?
It's challenging, I would say. And it's too bad we couldn't kill these DDs. I mean, I'm sad.
Problem
But like
gelöst.
one or two more ships here would have been able to.
Ah,
guess we
how
just
did
have to-
nothing hit?
Oh, the Benson. Can somebody get the Benson?
I'm shooting it, but you know I'm a Scharnhorst, so kind of.
And it's you.
You know, it's not the most accurate of ships. It is. It is
That's
my.
true.
It is my babe.
I
but,
cannot complain today because I'm not good
It
at
really
today
is
as
not
well.
very good at the accuracy thing. I need to construct additional pylons.
Like, I really don't want to go in with the Mogador.
Torpedos
Making
voraus.
fire dance with Nelson? Yes, absolutely. Like right now, I kind of need to because against the Pommern that is angled, I'm not going to really touch his ship with AP that much.
Das gegnerische Team steht kurz vor dem Sieg.
Any other long ones?
They're so confident. The fucking Öland is already engaging me in gunfight here.
Okay. Okay, Izumo, we can do this. Izumo, we can do this. Stavros.
Hey, I hit somewhere near his ship and incapacitated something.
Good.
That must have been really important. Probably someone got his binoculars wet.
Will
did it
the
end?
Scharnhorst and Gneiser second range be buffed since most of the time it's up tiered? No, and they're not more up tiered than any other ship.
Well, this was a pants battle, chat. That was a bit crap. This happens.
I need this Pommern to die very soon before it starts firing off his secondaries.
Yes, but I am all for buffing Scharnhorst and Gneiser now secondary range. But I'd also be for just buffing the accuracy of main guns.
Mm-hmm. Okay, he just shot. Let's turn this brick around. Okay, chat, I need you to push. I need you to help push this.
Look, let me blow.
No, don't do it. And don't have AP loaded. Please don't have AP loaded.
It's a
Thank you,
Pommern.
Gneiser now. Well,
Want
it
the
should
Pomm-
have. It should have, AP loaded, but he shot HE before. And that was not good.
No. He's still shooting HE!
Why would you like? I'm a Nelson.
Chat.
Basically, anything that looks at my broadside will citadel. Okay, he's going to burn down. Hopefully,
Fire.
good. Okay, nice.
Now,
Just
slap
chase me-
slap his superstructure.
What's this? Italian. Okay. This.
Did you just get 3 fires with 1 volley?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No, yes.
This is a bit problematic.
You know, you can probably delete that Mogador.
Problem
Yeah, but I need to show full broadside for that, and I need this dude to be gone first, and then we can deal with the Mogador.
Okay, well, those 2 fires are permanent, so he's dead.
Fire.
Mhm. That was 8, like a butt citadel. Okay, come on. Mogado, you and me. Don't turn away from my love. Don't turn away from my love. You
Oh,
wanted
he can show you some extra broadside. Nice.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's his
torpedoes, but I want
engine.
to-
Oh, one more. Come on. I believe. No, so
God.
close.
Do it, secondaries. I tried.
Shame. Valiant last stand though. Wow, what's up with our Pommern on 4 kills back there?
You can do it, I believe, Turpan. You can do it, man. You're the last man standing here with that Bismarck. You just hydro the shit out of these DDs and win it. You have to develop your own dark side power. I already did after 5 years of playing this game. Look, Kaneda, my really dark power is that I learned to be patient in this game. And not hit my table too often. That's how I deal with it.
Oh, nice shots on that Talon. He's showing too much broadside. Oh, the Talon's gonna go down. He's gonna go. Yes, get in there. Kraken unleashed, Topan. Wow, nice work, dude. Maybe it's real.
If
the
those
DD's
DDs get
potato.
too greedy,
Look, there's 2 hydro battleships there. It could get nasty for them.
I know the Pommern activated his Hydro. I'm not sure when Londinium did. Not in a very long time. I hope he has Hydro.
The Rune's been playing a decent game as well. No, he doesn't have hydro armor right now, so he's taking 1. That was an Öland torpedo. But that's a lot of AG pressure.
Bismarck, if you have Hydro, use it. Use it.
No, that's too much AG pressure. He's
Yeah, but it was just about,
No,
at least
he's
spotting one of the DDs briefly for the Pommern to shoot.
Yeah.
Enemy played this well. Koneda, oh, that's your dark power. Wow, that's a very dark power. Not sure whether Somas is worth the steal yourself, is Paul Reasons asking. So, Paul, if you like the Fletcher, and if you like the gearing, and if you like launching torpedoes,
Well,
the
there's the
Somers
hydro.
is definitely worth it, in my opinion. Is it just me or do German mid-tier DD suck? Is Poof asking. No, Poof. So it's probably the way you have to adapt your playstyle to be able to get the most out of the Hydro and the way German DDs are played. And it's a bit of a rough transition. I agree with that. But the T22 actually got buffed. It's able to use Hydro. Same thing is true for the Gede, even in its stock version.
This is exciting.
And then, yeah, I mean, yes, but unfortunately that Öland is probably just launching torps on, yeah, there we go. Is he going to be able to dodge?
He dodged.
Oof.
All of them.
Nicely done,
Beautiful.
Turban,
And now
Turban.
push in and take him out. Yeah, he's dead now. That Öland is
Öland.
complete
Okay,
toast.
you know what, Pommern? You definitely deserve a place.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
So now we
Pommern.
just need these guys to be too greedy and go like, oh, you know what? I want to get the kill.
He can legitimately still do this right now.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit! No, one of the DDs went to C. Okay, it's over then.
I think the Mogador is clever enough. The Benson was eager to engage you, so he might be eager to engage the Pommern again. Any updates for displaying active consumables over allies again? No update on this. And when are we going to see some ray tracing support in the game? Well, Krakendo, I wouldn't expect it anytime soon, because it wouldn't really be a feature that the vast majority of users can use. Mr. Conway, do you have any Plague Marines?
Oh yes. I've got like I think 2 little sets of Plague Marines. One like 2 little squads of the easy to build ones. I've got a bunch of Poxwalkers and I have Nauseous Rotbone, the Plague Surgeon. But that's it. It's just things that came with like starter sets and stuff, so I'm not really planning on playing it. I'm actually right now, sorry for going full nerd mode here, I'm actually right now, this weekend, Saturday, it's the day I'm going to attack my Necron army. All of the 37 models from the Indomitus box they're built. They've got stuff on the base and they're ready for painting now. So I'm going to go and try and attack that in a batch on Saturday. See how far I can get. I won't finish it. It's 37 models. It's a bit much.
Giggled is asking, hello, Mr. Comic, Chrysanthus, I have a question. Pommern and Odin have torps and hydro on ships. In the future, does Wargaming think to add hydro for Shanast and Gnaisino? And why not turrets, maybe? Well, because all of these ships have different pros and cons, and I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible, right? And maybe in the future we might do it. I don't believe that, but there is a chance, right? But if you take a look at the Odin versus the Tirpitz, there are very clear distinctions between those two ships. The Tirpitz has a significantly bigger HP pool compared to the Odin, while the Odin, gets the Hydra. And you have a better armor pattern, and you have to use these ships differently. And why are you looking at me like this?
Hail Hydro.
Hail Hydro. Yes, I'm a big fan of Hydro. So it's always about, balancing pros and cons for these ships and how to balance them in a way that they're not going to be overpowered. And the Pommern, for example, has, it's a very big ship. The Hydro helps. It does have torpedoes, but overall, I think it's a very decently balanced ship. It's not too strong. It's not too weak. And it's fun to play, at least if you like that kind of playstyle and approach to the game where you have to be a bit more aggressive. And look at this Pommern. I mean, this Pommern has been doing a good job and pushing DDs and using his ship to his advantage. He did his best. The enemy's still going to win, but they at the end played it very cleverly. College German ships burn all the time. Well, like most BBs, at least they burn a lot. Beer tasting stream next week. Good suggestion.
Beer what stream?
Beer streaming. Beer streaming. Beer tasting stream. Next week is going to be Gamescom.
Yes. Look, in general, I wouldn't be averse to beer tasting stream, but Twitch frowns on streams that have the consumption of alcoholic drinks as the goal. Wow, yes. 1700 base XP on a loss there, 6 kills. Nice work, Turpan.
Good job.
Shame they didn't fight you. You would have sunk them. That's why they didn't fight you.
But also well played to the enemy DDs. The Benson and the Öland, they will get my +1 as well because they did a great job of pushing and being aggressive and just grabbing those caps.
So it is time, guys, to end our stream for today.
Yeah, few things to talk about.
Yes.
Before we turn off.
Let me start off first. One more time,
Okay.
quickly plug, guys. So there's this company, Warlord Games. They make tabletop games, and they're releasing a new one called Victory at Sea about naval battles. If you want to win one of their starter sets, or multiple starter sets even, write a short story, 500 words or less, on the theme Victory of Sea. Can be sea battle you experienced in World of Warships, a historical battle, a made-up battle, whatever. Victory at Sea is the theme, 500 words, spin it on the forum. Our favorite 3 stories will win something nice. Okay, over to you, Chrysanthus.
Yes. And then, don't forget, Summer Sale is starting tomorrow.
Yes.
It's going to be a bit different, so please make sure to read the publication. If you have any questions, please come to the forums. We're happy to answer whatever question you might have. Otherwise, the new Twitch Prime Gaming loot is available. So former Twitch Prime is now called Prime Gaming, so don't be confused. If you go to Twitch and you go to the little crown, you'll be able to find the newest loot. It should be available today. If it's not displayed yet, just come back tomorrow. It might just be on Twitch's side until it actually pops up in their UI on the browser or the app. Outside of that, what else? Next week, we are going to have a lot of streams. And it's going to be a bit Streamageddon. We are going to have the English Gamescom themed stream on Thursday. We are going to have the Armchair Admirals episode on Friday, and then we have the German-speaking Gamescom stream as well. And as we said before, if you happen to be in Prague, we would very much like you to be downstairs.
Yes.
And we will throw t-shirts out for you and plushie torpedoes.
Remember, we need to go to the office tomorrow and actually get some of those.
Get some t-shirts.
Yes. Quickly, if you guys want to know exactly when all of these things are happening, right, you can go to wo.ws/schedule, where you'll find an amazing overview of all the live streaming that we do. You can see when exactly it's happening in your own local time. So the streams that we are talking about are the Digital Gamescom stream here and the Digital Gamescom stream here. Right, these two, but the t-shirts are going to be here, and we're going to throw the t-shirts out at 6 o'clock evening time, local Prague time.
Yes, German stream is going to be German only. Kismet, no, the Thursday one is going to be in English. The Saturday one is going to be in German. And the next English-speaking stream is actually going to be tomorrow. As usual, our amazing North American team is going to be available here from midnight Central European Summer Time or 2200 UTC. And then you can just Google what that means for your local time, or take a look at our amazing calendar, which will also tell you that. And with that, I think we're done. Thank
think
you
so
for having fun with us, and I
Yes.
hope you enjoyed it. If you like the content, don't be afraid to push that follow or subscribe button, right? And we need to figure out who we're going to raid.
Yes. I don't know. I feel bad. You can pick today.
I can pick today.
I would-
Okay,
I
we
would-
need. Can you think about what to say in chat? Maybe hashtag wear a cowboy hat or something like this.
Hashtag save a horse rider Conway.
Okay.
Do you not know the song?
No, doesn't ring a.
Save a horse rider cowboy.
Doesn't ring a
Cowboy? No, it's a good song. Save a horse rider Conway. There we go. That's today's copy pasta. Make sure you copy that, chat. Have it ready. Have it ready. No, not save a horse. Save a horse rider Conway. There. I put it there for you,
You know
to
what?
copy.
We are going to raid. Am I going to say that to people?
Big and Rick. Yes, exactly. What?
Am I
No.
allowed to tell people?
We
Okay.
don't tell people.
So
Look, chat, we've stopped telling you because you always go when someone goes like, oh, big raid from World of Warships incoming. It ruins the surprise. So we're not going to tell you.
We're going to raid somebody who just reached 10,000 followers and did a really nice milestone.
Yes.
And one of our very, very nice CCs. So please say hi to him and save a horse, ride the Conway. So say hi to him, have a lot of fun, and push him to 11K. We can do this. Yes. So see you next week with a lot of streams.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.